Hey, welcome back. Right here on the Six Figure Mastermind today, we're going to boil it down to basics, you guys. We're going to talk hashtag for newbies, hashtag for dummies. What are these hashtags? Why are we using them? Stay tuned.
Hey Marianne, lady, I love you. So this is Yvette here with Yvette O Financial Coaching. When should we be using the hashtag? What is the value of the hashtag? And like, even if you don't use Twitter, so you use Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, what's the value of a hashtag? And then do you just keep one hashtag or a few and stay consistent? So can you explain the value of a hashtag outside of Twitter and what we should do around consistency when we are using that hashtag? All right, thank you, lady.
All right, that's a really super good question because hashtags have been part of pop culture for a while. Six-figure businesses use them? Absolutely. That's a short answer, but I really want to dive deep into this. Even though hashtags are super, super popular right now, they haven't always been. In fact, Twitter was one of the first platforms to use them, and many of you may remember before they were popular or even programmed to work on Facebook, people started using them, and there were so many funny memes going around on the internet about the hashtags have no power here and their power is useless, and then Facebook finally picked up the slack and made hashtags work on their platform. Now they're used everywhere. So if you're in a six-figure business, whether you're producing a product or you're doing a service, whatever it is that you're doing, hashtags gotta be part of your publicity. They've gotta be part of what you do. Now, I gotta show you something. I pulled this out of my old file, not so much a file as it was a box of old stuff I'd kept for 10 years. Now, when we were, running our household about 10 years ago, a bunch of us in our family thought, wouldn't it be funny if we put a lot of mementos in a box and then put a date on it and open it up 10 years later. That happened this year. This February was the first time we opened up that box. And I have to show you what I found in that box. This is my very first phone. This phone right here. And I heard so many jokes about this phone like, oh my gosh, look, this phone has a hashtag. Yeah, no, it's not a hashtag, it's a pound sign, okay? So a hashtag is a pound sign. And the way to get a hashtag to work is by just putting that pound sign before any word. The hashtag system works like this. If you put the pound sign and now it's like all over, the pop culture where you can do like air hashtags, like verbal punctuation, like, oh, hashtag win or hashtag I'm a great mom. I do this all the time. It's this hashtag symbol. You put it down wherever you're putting your social media post or wherever you're doing a Facebook post, or definitely do it on Instagram. You put the hashtag down and then with no spaces, you type whatever words you want to put in your hashtags. There's a lot of people that use hashtags, and basically what a hashtag is that it's a metadata tag. Now, what's metadata? That's a big word, right? In the photography world, it's easy to think of it this way. So let's say you're on your computer and you want to find that old family photo from 1997 and you don't know where it is in your files, you don't know where it is in your storage. It could be on this file in the hard drive, it could be on that file, it could be on the external hard drive. But if you know something about that photo, if you know it was taken in 1997, then you can go into your computer, type in 1997, and it'll pull up everything from that year. Now, that's a really interesting way of thinking about it because that 1997 information, that sequence of numbers, is embedded in what is called a sidecar file full of metadata about your picture. Nowadays, if you take a picture with your phone, that sidecar file is really full because now we can put GPS data in that sidecar file. We can put the kind of camera the picture was taken on in the sidecar file. You can put all of that in what's called a sidecar file. Now, why did I go into that? It's because hashtags work the same way. So think of a business post that you're making online on Facebook, on Instagram, or wherever you're posting. That's your file or your picture, as it were, from back from 1997, right? If you're going to put hashtags on it, you can use that post and put your hashtags in your comments or in your body of your paragraph or in your caption or wherever you're going to do it. And those hashtags act as the sidecar file. Meaning if I were to go online and I would look up a hashtag of mom win or six-figure business or six-figure mastermind or any kind of a hashtag, if I go in and search for that on any kind of a given platform, it's going to pull up everything that has to do with that hashtag. There are two reasons why this is so popular for your business: the hashtags that go out and the hashtags that come in. Let's talk about the first one. The first one are the hashtags that go out. Okay, and then we're going out from your business. So this is your business right here, and the hashtags are going out, meaning they are going out and reaching for people. So if your business is a six-figure business about, let's say, health equipment, right? You're going to put hashtags like health or hashtags like fitness or hashtags that are general, that are reaching out for people for them to come find you. So, for example, if you were, and the Olympics do this all the time, right? The Olympics will they'll have photographers, and the photographers are posting on social media, and they want to reach out to people. They're going to use common hashtags to reach out and find people. So if people are searching for health or fitness and they click on that, they're going to see a feed full of your material if you use that hashtag. So those are hashtags going out. Hashtags coming in work a little bit differently. They work the same essentially, but they have different reasons and different functions. Remember, your business is right here in the middle. You've got hashtags that are going out looking for people, and then you've got hashtags that are coming in. And this is when you get brand specific hashtags. Let's go back to our example of the Olympics. So if we're making it an Olympian post, you're a photographer for the Olympics, and you use hashtag health, hashtag fitness, hashtag pole vault, or whatever it is, those are hashtags going out for looking for people. The hashtags that bring in are specific to the event. So for example, it would be hashtag Soji 2018 or hashtag a specific name of a specific Olympian or hashtag Shaun White gets gold medal again. You know, those are specific things where people, once they find your business nice and juicy right here in the middle, they're going to see your brand specific hashtags and learn to follow those hashtags because they're following you. Over here, they're following things and finding everybody. If you have a brand specific hashtag, they're only going to find you, and they want those. So both are useful. Think of it in terms of anything. You could use this for weddings. You know, there's a hashtag you could create for a wedding. If Brandon and Angie are getting married, hashtag Brandon and Angie, then you'll find all the photos from hashtag Brandon and Angie, right? If you're looking for a specific business, you know, maybe you're starting a business and you've got your six-figure thing going on Instagram, right? If you've got a specific solution that you're a problem that you're solving with a solution, you can create your own brand hashtag with no coding, no C++ or Java experience of anything like that. All you need to do is put that hashtag in and then type whatever word or phrase you're going to use. Just make sure you don't put any spaces on it. That'll break up the hashtag. It's not good. Okay. When you have your own specific brand hashtag, you can use that to pull audience into you and keep that brand loyalty going. Okay. You can bet there's a hashtag that says hashtag Apple products or hashtag iPhone products. Those are all brand loyalty hashtags. So when people use that, they're going to see all your stuff. So you want to use a nice, even combination of hashtags that reach out, that are very general, and hashtags that pull in, that are really specific to your brand. Okay. So create your own hashtags. Be aware of what different hashtags are out there. So there's a lot of programs, and in fact, we're going to be producing a different video for you on how to find popular hashtags to grow your following. Definitely use them. Use them to grow your business. Leverage them for topic search and to find all your clients. And let's have fun on social media. I hope that was a really helpful video for you, really getting down to the basics. And it's really important to, know the why and the how-to for building your six-figure business in any respect. So if you have any questions or things that you want to know more about, leave me a comment below. We'll make a video for you, and I'll see you tomorrow.